Alright, we're live now. Hello Twitch, hello people watching this on YouTube. I'm the Layman, and today I'm going to be continuing my playthrough of, well, continuing and possibly finishing my playthrough of the unfinished Swan on the PS4. Yeah, since last time I actually looked up at this part of the game, and I think I actually have an idea. And it has to do with this obvious colored bit here. You see that? See how I can throw stuff into it? I can jump into it as well. So yeah, now now that that's out of the way, you just gotta figure out what to do in this part. And this is so abstract. Oh! There's a balloon. I want to get that first. Come on. Oh? Okay, that's interesting. Apparently, it's a crop tool. Or a, you know, that thing on like paint programs or whatever. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, I think I know what to do now. I actually do want to get down here first. Actually, I don't want that. Never mind that. Alright, I think I know what to do. Hey Adam, what's up? And no, yeah, you're not on drugs. This is... We're just back in the world of the unfinished Swan. With yet another new game mechanic. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, no, I finally figured out what to do next from where I was last time. Oh, okay. Alright, I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. So, let me see if the splatter screen, indeed. No, I didn't want that. There's one. And... Whoa. Actually, I don't want that. I want to start lower. There we... Hang on, go. Ah, I lost it. Darn. Come on, there we go. That's two. Oh, I can't actually get up here at, like if I wanted to, but I want to add one more piece to this just in case. So, there we go. Alright, and suddenly I'm back over here. Okay. That works. But now, I was right! This, I can now get in here, and another... I gotta work on the floor now, apparently. If I can figure out where to go... Oh, maybe this'll give... Maybe this'll give me a hint. Bit of... story. Yep, there we go.
Bursting with joy, the king locked himself in his workshop painting gifts for his queen. He never saw her to hide it. The only gift she kept was his first, a little silver paintbrush.
Interesting. Oh, and here's some stairs. Definitely gonna need to go up. And... come on. Not really giving off that much more light. Whatever. And... oh! Okay. Part 4 now. How to... wait a minute. Oh, no, wait. Here's where I want to be. Here's the next canvas. Whoa! Ow! And there was a balloon over there. Possibly gonna need to try to get that, if possible. Anything else around here? Nope, just a bunch of empty rooms otherwise. So yeah, time to start building a path over to the other side of the room. And okay, come on. There we good enough. Whoop. Alright, I gotta be careful about this. Ah, and I fell. Darn it. Alright, that's why. Okay. Beautiful. Right, that was simple. Does the king have ADHD? Probably. Okay, now just... I guess I gotta get over there now, somehow. Yeah, ow! No, not quite. However... nope, that didn't work. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Alright. I think I have an idea now. Maybe I should have made it just a little wider. Yep, there we go. Now I'm actually over here. Alright, part 1 done. Now I just gotta... well, that's actually easy. And I think I have an idea. This. Come on. Yes, just made it. Nope. Ah. Not quite what I wanted to do. Alright. Let's try this. No, actually. Get that up higher. Oh, there's a balloon up there. Too far. Darn it. And... there we go. Perfect. Yeah, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Definitely going to have to go back here and get some of these balloons. Hello, Jump. Not much is up. I just finally figured out how to get past that the part I left off on last time, so there's that. Come on. Yeah, good enough. Shoot. Yeah, now I can make simple structures. Oh, okay. That's where I gotta go next. Wait, actually, all right. Let's see. Whoa. All right. Let's try to get up there now. Yep. Now just need to actually a little bit higher. There we go. And there's that. Now just to get up there. Nope, nope, no! Alright. Try this again. Ow. Come on, really? I got up there before, what the heck? There we go. That's better. Now I can get up there through the ladder. Da-da-da-da-da. And ooh, yay! There's a balloon. I want that. Oh, now I gotta get up there. Oh Lord. Maybe. Oh yeah, I guess I go outside. Oh wow. And I fell right off the world. Right. Fortunately, the good thing about this game is it lets you start right back relatively close to where you were before. So, oh, yay, I'm up here. That was easy. And what's this? Oh, it's another telescope. Oh, that's amazing! I did not expect to find... That's a reference to the game Journey. That's amazing. Oh my... I'm happy I found this, man. This is kind of amazing. If you don't... Like, I might play Journey at some point, but if y'all want to play that in the meantime, I highly encourage it. It's a fantastic game. Also very minimalist storytelling. Like, zero dialogue. All the like, story in it is conveyed really just through wall murals, essentially. They're the cutscenes of the game, and I was not expecting to find this. This is kind of awesome. Do I get an achievement for that? I guess not. Maybe there's something else out. Oh, what? What is Journey? Journey is, I guess you could say, the original walking simulator. Okay, I guess I gotta get up to there. How does one do that? I guess that way. Not quite. I didn't get nearly as far as I wanted. Yeah, references not worth nearly as much as the balloons. Alright, let's... Is that far enough? Apparently. Whoa! Was not expecting that, really. Oh, and there's another bit of story. Basically, I'm part of the following not really.
Every day, the king painted a new room for the house, and every day he abandoned it as not good enough for his queen.
Well, there's your
While
answer
he
to the
slept,
king's ADD.
The queen spent her nights painting creatures of the forest, though she never finished a single one. 5 months went by before the king noticed she was pregnant.
Oh, that's a bit of backstory. That's a bit of things coming together. Does this mean that we are possibly the king's son? I mean, we're able to like do this stuff with paint. Come on. All right. Ow. Yeah. Am I supposed to go this way? I can't really tell because there's no light, although there's that big statue over there, so probably. Yeah, I know. What? I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't see it coming because I kinda did, but it is something of a revelation.
Before the queen was to give birth, she left. All she took was a single unfinished painting. When the king woke, he found no explanation, and he never did.
Well, there's our missing piece. Unfinished throne. Yeah, possibly. Ooh, I want to get in the boat first before he... Probably. There we go. Off to whatever this is now. And to get another letter. We're getting story out the wazoo. The King's Monument. Alright. What's this bit of story?
For 9 years, the king didn't paint a thing. Then, he had a vision. A colossal monument of himself that would be his legacy for the ages. But he hadn't even finished painting the scale model, which was over 100 feet tall itself, when his powers began to fail.
100-foot tall scale model. Like, what? How does that even work, man? Also, I'm reminded in that scene from Zoolander 1. What is this? A school for ants? I don't know why. It's funny. Now, that would be interesting and certainly not out of line with what we've been seeing so far.
The king never finished another painting. Then one night he went to sleep and couldn't even finish his own dream. And he's been trapped inside it ever since.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Now how do we... That should... Yeah, no, it really shouldn't. Okay, that's apparently the way I want to go, because I think that's the tracks. What do I do? Oh, that ladder's all whatchamacallit, electrified and stuff. Probably gonna want to get up there eventually. Yeah, how'd you like the Zoolander movies? I saw the first one, but I haven't seen the second. Oh, that's just a giant lemon over there. That's what? Well, okay, now everything's filling up with water. Alright, this is... Oh, hey, Blake! Glad you can finally make it to one of these things. This is a game called The Unfinished Swan. It's been on my list of games I've been wanting to play for a while. The premise is you're this kid and whose mother recently passed. He... Okay, now I don't know what to do. Okay, don't let the... Oh! First, that mother recently passed, and he keeps a memento of hers, which was a painting of a swan that she never finished. The swan apparently comes alive, and he jumps into the painting to follow it, and eventually comes into this weird world where there's this king that was made by this king who, you know what? It's kind of really too hard to explain, like right now. I'll try in a bit, but I also recommend checking out the other video of it. Dang it! Don't let that water touch you. Yeah, I need to concentrate right now, because this is like the most action I've seen this entire game so far. Whoa! Oh, good, there we go, this way. Unfortunately, I can't run too fast, so this is even more harrowing. Yeah, you're... That's the unfinished swan, apparently. Alright. Did I just cause, like, the entire world to get flooded? Like, what even is that? So thank God there's that light there, because I would not have noticed those otherwise. Whoa! Oh. Cutscene! That's new.
As Monroe stood there trying to think of something to say, the statue shuddered and the hatch slammed shut. And now there was no more need for talking. The king was awake.
All right. So now we finally met up with the king who this world belongs to. All right, and actually, after that, it's the final chapter, pretty much. So yeah, this is probably going to be a shorter video than normal. Anyway, I guess we'll take this time to try to explain what was happening. Like I said, kid, mother died, painting, swan, jumps into painting. Is in this world where, like, it begins with, like, no color and you gotta throw paint to, like, reveal the path and such. That was really cool. Eventually, the world gets more definition and the game mechanics get switched up occasionally. And, like, throughout this, we learn about this king who, like, just wanted to create stuff, but apparently didn't really realize that his creations were potentially more harmful than good, possibly. And it's just like, and like just recently, if you rewind the video back a bit, we learned that the boy's mother was the king's wife, the queen, and we are most likely this king's son. So that's really interesting. Again, I highly recommend going back and watching my other video on this to get the rest of the story, because there's a lot that I left out. So, and right, I guess let's move on now. Unless I struggle with puzzles. Right.
It's you, the
Voice
boy
acting.
from my dream. What a strange dream it was. My life's work was being destroyed, and all I could do was watch.
Come, sit here by the fire.
Alright, Botox, that's so trippy.
It all began right there, in the...
Kind of. Oh, we're getting backstory now.
I heard a heavy knocking at the door.
Oh!
Just like on the night I left.
This is interesting, like line scratch artwork. This is
I
cool.
opened the door, but there was nothing there. Just white space.
Oh! That's a trip hippo. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that. Oh, this is the beginning area of the game! This is like kind of the same path, pretty much, I think.
But when I got outside, disaster. Some miscreant had painted everything. My garden was ruined.
Oh, this is what we did! Oh, this is amazing! It just takes you right back to the beginning of the game where you were.
And then my statue spoke and said,
Help me! Some little hooligan is running around splattering everything in the garden. I think he's headed for the... Yeah. Something got in my mouth. Oh, dear.
Oh, this is interesting.
I saw
no.
my unfinished labyrinth,
Not Popo.
abandoned and forgotten. And then the credits appeared.
Your dreams have credits?
Oh yes, and subtitles.
And oh my god, that's hilarious! I was not expecting that. That was amazing. That's a genius way to introduce the credits, though. And we're just going back through the game using all the mechanics we learned in the first
Then
place.
I saw my beautiful city strangled by those disgusting vines. I built it to stand 100 lifetimes, and instead, it'll be buried in one. A monument for weeds.
Well, yeah. Like, this is kind of really... This is a really cool, like, narrative direction to take it. Whoa, whoa.
The dining hall was full of people, like the old days. It smelled like roasted goose. For a moment, I was happy.
Oh, that one's backwards. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and that's cool. We actually see our reflection in the mirror. And yeah, we're the king now because yeah, his dream and all.
Then
Whoa.
suddenly, I was alone again. The world had become cold and dark. I felt my own death rising up around me.
Yeah, that's a bit macabre. Wait. Alright, I guess just class count as people. If you want to, I guess. How do I get over there? Huh. Interesting. I think I'm supposed to go that way. Oh, that's... Okay, let's try this. Alright. I'm getting the hang of this now, again, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's a secret that the king probably isn't all there.
I floated past chunks of the house I built, or started building. Scarcely 10 years later, and the whole thing was in ruins. My works were meant to last forever.
No, we didn't want to
but
do that.
most of them will be gone before I am.
I just erased the... Whoa! Gotta go. There we go. Yeah, do not erase the paint in this level, because that erases these boxes as well. I knew that, but I didn't know it would happen. I thought it wouldn't happen, I guess. so well. Okay, that just makes way too much sense, Terry Gilliam playing the king. Like, if you've seen any of his movies, that just makes too much sense. Whoa.
I was at a funeral. My own, as it turned out. No one was there. Except you.
Huh? I just saw the kid for a minute. Whoa. Oh, now I'm the kid. Alright, that's odd.
I saw my monument, my last hope of leaving something that would live on after me, and I began to walk towards it.
More trippy time.
With
I
each
don't.
step I took,
Okay.
I got larger.
Dude, you
I
guys
kept
are just as lost as I am.
Growing like a teenager.
I don't even know
Gentle
what's.
push, my monument crumbled and sank. I saw my life's work laid out in front of me. Soon it would crumble into dust or be painted over by someone who would come after
This is-
me. The same way I painted over what was here.
Like, this is just
before me.
taking us through the entire game, pretty much. This is both trippy and amazing at the same time.
When the universe ended, I knew that everything I'd made was over. And
Yeah, well-
as I sat there, looking out into the darkness, I thought back on all the things I'd built and left unfinished. I realized something. I wasn't sad that it was all gone. I had fun making all that stuff. I would have done it anyway. And then, somehow I knew that when I woke up, all my work really would be destroyed.
Huh.
And that's when you showed up. I don't know how you got here, but I'm glad to see you. I have something for you. This brush isn't mine anymore. My work is over. It belongs to you now. I hope it makes you happy and that someday they will say,
Can I interact?
he is a better man than his father.
Oh.
That door will take you anywhere you want to go.
Oh,
But leave quickly, child. None of this will last for long.
And that night, even though he was very tired, Monroe did something that would have made his mother very happy. He painted.
Huh. And that's the end. Okay. That was definitely an interesting journey. Like, I'm definitely glad I played this, even though it was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I have earned a trophy. Yeah, what do I have? I have... Oh yeah, balloon radar. I definitely want that. Go back and get all the balloons. Yeah, no, this was definitely fun. Yeah, I can't find that. Can't get that until I get all the... I'm like, after all the balloons are found. Dang it! Like, and then there's that is a thing. Pick up blueprint boxes. Oh! Okay. I want that as well. That's gonna be useful. Yeah, I guess now all that's left for me to do is... Yeah, go through the game and collect everything that I didn't get already. Anything... Nope, there's these two things that I can't unlock yet. But oh well, I get stuff for me to do in my off time. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, and I'll definitely like possibly do some of these shorter games in the future, like possibly like later in the year. Let's go find those balloons. Actually, yeah, let's see how the balloon radar works real quick. I didn't really want to do that. Want to keep the book open. Yeah, let's just start at the beginning and find these balloons. I'm not gonna make...
Monroe's
Yeah, oh,
mother had
here's
always
the beginning
been
of the story
much
for you,
better at
Blake.
starting things and finishing them. when she died, she left behind over 300 canvases, not one of them finished, along with Monroe, who felt pretty unfinished himself.
But yeah, I'm not
orphanage allowed him
gonna
to
do this
keep
for like
only
the next
one
hour or
painting,
so, though.
and so he chose the unfinished Swan that had
I might come
always
back and
been
show
his
you what
mother's
all the
favorite.
unlocks are after I get them, though.
But that night, he woke up to find the swan had disappeared. So he took his mother's silver paintbrush and followed the footprints into a little door he hadn't seen before.
Right. Alright, so I guess that balloon shape is the radar. And where is the path? Oh, there it is. Benefit. I purchased a few other tricks as well, like in the last time. I can stop time. Make that happen. That's fun. What else was... Oh yeah, I unlocked the Clean Canvas tool, which essentially does this. Cleans off all the paint. Want some of that there, though, just, you know, for path-finding purposes. And yeah, I unlocked the chapter select like before I actually completed the game, which turned out to be kind of useless in the long run. Prince of Persia style. Sort of. Oh yeah, actually, it is that Prince of Persia game that came out in 2007. I actually had that game a while ago. I really liked it. I wish they like continued that story. Like, there's another thing for them to like remaster and put on whatchamacallit, current gen consoles. Okay, I think I know what part this is. Yep. I don't even know why. Okay, there's the rocks and stuff. Yeah, this is so different going through this game and actually knowing what to do. Here we go. Like, yeah, the old Prince of Persia game was a classic and like really, really hard. I never really played it, but I did watch my dad play it when we had it. I'm guessing you mean why I can't see the Poontang thing. I don't know. I'm not privy to the joke you're trying to make, I guess. There we go. There we go. I know I didn't get all of the balloons yet in this world, so this radar should be going off at some point, I think. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. There's the king statue. And there's... Yep. Oh no, yeah. I remember what to do here. Like, I'll go at least until I find some balloons I haven't gotten yet, just so I can see if this darn thing works. Then I'll probably call it quits. Because again, there really isn't much more to do afterwards. Come on. Maybe I gotta go up this side. Whoop. Whoop. Nope, that'll do. There we go. Oh! So that's how it works. It starts small and then it gets bigger the closer you get to balloons. Alright. I see it now. Where the balloon is, though. Whoop. Okay, guess I want to go up this way first. Yeah, now the trouble is just like finding where the balloon is. Like I should be right on top of it by all indications. By all indications. Oh yeah, no, that was the Swan. Like, I want to at least get one of these darn balloons with the radar. Oh, well, I guess I'll go to the next one. Yeah, now I know how it works, and I mean, it's not really getting... Nope, there it is. Now it's getting smaller. Now I can't even remember where to go. I think... No, yeah, there's something up there, so... So I gotta head in this direction. Oh, there's a... staircase! That's what I was looking for. I knew there was something. There we go. Yep. I remember now. And, yep. The boxes. Oh, I'm getting close to another balloon somewhere. Oh, wait, is that a ladder? No, that's not. Oh, no, that's just that. Good grief, I know. Like, clearly this works.
The king was young, arrogant, and amazingly talented.
Oh no, I must have hit that.
He was convinced no
the
color existed that
again.
was good enough for his garden.
Or the storybook
so
page or whatever.
White. While he pondered how to create some new colors, his kingdom began attracting settlers, and soon he found himself with bigger problems.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to look up a guide for some of these balloons. Because, whoa. Wasn't seeing that one that should probably have been obvious. Again, I'll go till the... Oh! Balloon radar's going off somewhere. It should be right around here. Right around. Maybe it's... Oh, there it is! Alright, Tricky. That was hidden. I actually had to look around. Maybe the other one's hidden back there as well. But that's something I'll have to do on my own time. Regardless, thanks for the three of you who have contributed to the chat for showing up. But for anyone watching, check out Blazy Blake on Twitch and YouTube. She also does Twitch streams, so check those out. They're fun times. I contribute to her chat a lot. AdamSka121, you can find him on YouTube, and he has a DeviantArt page, which will soon be hosting a little project of his he has in the works, which I'm also quite excited for. And SirJump3R, you can find him on YouTube, and he does Polish fan subs for a Bridge series. So if you can read Polish, go check that out. I'm sure it's very well done. Again, I don't read Polish, so you'll have to take my word on it. It was a blast of paint. Funny. And yeah, you can find me here on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to me there. I post all my Twitch plays to YouTube eventually, so you won't ever miss a thing. In the meantime, I guess I'll just enjoy the rest of my Sunday. See you guys later, and come back on Wednesday for more of me dying in Bloodborne.